You got a salary increase? Congratulations. Yeah, about that, you're still broke, your expenses grew, your stress stayed. This isn't bad luck. This is a trap, and today I'm going to show you how to escape it. So last January, my wife and I got our Sweldos increased by 20%. I felt like I finally made it. Until a few weeks later when we ran out of money. Again, I was like, how can we run out so fast? Then I realized we spent every single centavo of our increase and then some. What happened was this. First off, I treated myself to a new phone. It had a better camera, a bigger screen, and more RAM, so I could play more games. Then I started eating out more. My go-to was this Palalo place, which cost at least 180 pesos per meal. It was worth it though. The taste was rich, the serving was huge, and I loved sucking the marrow from the bones. I even got my mom to try it, and she agreed it was delicious. But here's the thing, after a few months, the broth didn't taste as good anymore, and I got tired of eating it every day. Then I found this new dessert place with milk tea, cheese, and a ton of sugar, and I couldn't stop myself from visiting it every week. And after a few months, it wasn't as exciting anymore, and I stopped going. And when this happened, I noticed something scary. All these new expenses became essential to me. I couldn't imagine my life without them, and if I stopped, I'd feel like I was downgraded. So I kept paying for these things, even if I didn't enjoy them as much anymore, just because I didn't want to feel poor. So what's happening to me? Why couldn't I control my spending? Is there a way out of this? Well, it turns out what I experienced is called lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation happens when your salary increases, but your expenses grow proportionally. Let me explain. As you make more money, you gain access to more expensive stuff, fancier events, pricier experiences. Suddenly, a 20,000 peso bag or a 10,000 peso smartphone doesn't seem out of reach. A vacation in Boracay or a trip to Dubai feels possible. With each paycheck, your net worth grows, but your lifestyle grows faster. And before you know it, you're back to zero every month. It's like riding a treadmill. You're working hard, but you're staying in the same place. You think you're making progress, but you're actually stuck. So why does this happen? Well, here are 4 reasons why. Reason? No. 1. You have the deserved KO2 mentality. You work hard, you suffer. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be rewarded. So, you buy that bag you've been eyeing. You buy that smartphone that you've been wanting. And it feels good at first, but then you realize that you're still poor and that bag is just collecting dust in your closet. Reason number 2. You have no plan. Most Pinoys don't prepare for a raise. They react. And when your raise comes, you fall into the trap of lifestyle inflation. Without a plan, all that extra money goes to your expenses, and none of it goes to your savings or investments. Reason number 3. Social pressure. You earn more, so your friends expect you to eat out more often. Your family expects more help. And when you purchase something, they ask, "Oh, is this new?" And you say, "Yes, it's a reward." And you start telling yourself that it's a reward. And reason number 4. You have peer pressure. Your office mates show you their new phones, and you want one too. So you ask your boss for a raise, and when you get it, you use it to upgrade your phone, and you fall into the trap of lifestyle inflation. But how do we fix this trap? How do we avoid lifestyle inflation? Well, here are 4 steps that you can take. Step no. 1. Before your raise, upgrade your plan, not your lifestyle. You want your salary increase to make a real difference in your life, right? You want to save money, pay off debts, and invest. But when you upgrade your lifestyle, you just end up back where you started. So when your salary increases, promise yourself to use it wisely. Set financial goals. Decide what you want to achieve with your extra income. Want to save for a down payment, pay off debts, or invest in your education? Whatever your goal is, write it down and stick it somewhere. You'll see it every day. Step 2. Save 30 of the increase. You get a 20 raise, save 30 of it. Simple math. If your salary is 30,000 pesos and you get a 20 raise, that's an extra 6,000 pesos. So take 30 of that and save 1,800 pesos. That way you can use the rest to upgrade your lifestyle, but you're still saving money. Step 3. Cap lifestyle upgrades to 20. It's okay to upgrade your lifestyle, but don't go overboard. When you spend more than 20 of your raise on non-essential items, you're back to square one. Just like me, I used my raise to upgrade my phone, and I justified it by saying I needed a better phone for work. But the truth is, I wanted a better phone because I wanted to play more games. Don't fall into the trap of constantly needing the newest and best things. Be content with what you have and only upgrade when it makes sense. Step 4. Use extra to build emergency fund and pay down debt. When you graduate from college, most likely you have a lot of student loans. If you have credit card debt, personal loans, or any other debt that's not a mortgage, pay it off as soon as possible. Debt is expensive, and it's a burden. It is also a silent killer of your finances, because it eats away at your income and prevents you from saving or investing. Plus, it gives you a false sense of wealth because you can buy things you can't afford. But when you pay off your debt, you free up more of your income to save and invest. And that's when you can really start building wealth. And one last thing, if you follow these steps, you won't have to downgrade your lifestyle. You can still enjoy nice things like vacations, gadgets, and fancy restaurants without feeling guilty. Instead of thinking of it as a reward for being broke, think of it as a reward for being financially free. Now, in case you're wondering, these tips aren't for everyone. These are for people who want to get ahead in life, people who want to retire early, travel often, and live the life they want. A raise should move you forward, not keep you broke at a higher level. If you want your money to work harder than you, reset now. Fix the trap. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs it. Follow MoneyBuilt PH on social media because Sweldo shouldn't be a trap. And if you want more tips on how to handle a raise, you can watch this video next. Take care, and I'll see you there.